what a day. It's you know what kind of day it is? A day for some more Fabula Ultima. That's right, baby. It's another session of Pyrithal. Last time, uh, the party met the Guardian Beasts. Or yeah, the Guardian Beasts. Uh, and their leaders. The leaders being Manifest Destinies, plural, Feminine Demeanor, and Divine Right. All the same of Lucky's species, actually. They were able to give Lucky his ability to speak back after a little bit of a procedure and some magic, some whatever ritual that did that to fix his second brain that was terribly damaged. They were also pretty, the Guardian Beasts were pretty cool with the party. However, they weren't very thrilled about Bro being there because Bro is, they revealed that Bro is a species known as a blood demon or blood daemon. It is spelled Deamon. So, fun stuff. Void demon. Void demon, that's what it is. Did I say blood? Anyway, doesn't matter. But speaking of things with lack of blood, Barreau. Barreau got, they basically all had to vouch for Barreau. Barreau's cool. Also, they revealed to the Guardian Beast that, hey, we're looking for the thing that's in your pyramid. And the Guardians are like, yeah, you guys are cool to go in there. It's pretty dangerous, though. Barreau, on the other hand, we're not too sure about. And the party's like, hey, you said it's dangerous. If we all die, just don't open it back up for Barreau and you take out that problem. And the Guardians are like, yeah, okay, we'll allow you to go in there with them. But, come on, if you do all manage to get out of there in one piece, uh, you know, we're probably gonna put Barreau on trial. And the party's like, yeah, sure, okay, whatever. Fine, mom. The party's let into the Temple of Aqualuska, uh, after telling the Guardians, what their wish would be if they did find that wishing hope engine. Uh, the party, told their wishes, except for Barreau. Barreau was not allowed to wish, because they don't consider Barreau people. Anyway, and then, we ended off last time with them going through an underwater tunnel and a weird little guy at the end of a tunnel. It's a funky little dude. Oh, and I'm going to start off this session here with rolling Ben's coin of luck. So let's see, because I think we're on 6 weeks or 6 sessions in a row of just shit ass luck. So, you ready for this, Ben? I'm sorry.
Give it to me.
I'm sorry, Brecken. I'm rolling it now. Well, it's another week of bad luck for Brecken.
7, baby!
We're on 7, I believe. 7 weeks of bad luck.
Did you break a mirror or something? Is it gonna be 8 years?
I'm actually curious. So I know I said the whole thing about. Is it possible to actually use a Fabula coin just to boost that up?
No.
Or is a lucky coin off limits?
No,
Lucky coin is off limits, man.
Awesome. I can't wait for 3 more tries and then I die.
That's what we agreed on.
It's what we agreed on.
It's what we agreed on. It can't possibly be that bad. It can't possibly happen, right?
It will happen. I can't wait.
Brecken, you flip
Statistically, good.
Brecken, you flip your coin as soon as this thing shows up. You catch it. You see it is on the bad luck side, and you hear the whisper of death, death, in your
He
ear.
thinks it's a mosquito and he like wipes it away.
Yeah, you like sort of swish
What's
it
that
away,
at?
and it just sort of dissipates. But you see this little
It's Death himself coming up to talk to me, and I just shoot him away.
yeah. I want
Dang mosquitoes.
You think that there'd be no bugs underground?
That's where bugs live. That's where most bugs live.
Do mosquitoes live underground?
Some do.
Hmm.
Not like full grown.
Yeah,
But if they were
I
like
don't
caves,
like. I don't know if I care for that thing getting closer. I don't think it's right way.
It blinks at you with all 5 of its eyes.
Yeah, just give me the word. I'll put it out of its misery.
The word.
You're gonna shoot it.
We haven't really established a word with you, Bereau, but okay.
What's the word?
What is the word?
Well,
What word do I give?
I realize if I were to give you a word, you're going to take advantage of it.
No.
Especially now that I know your origins. And while I still respect you
What
as a
is that
person,
supposed to mean?
look, Bereau, I still respect you as a person. I'm just, you tend to have ulterior motives.
No, not really. I just want to live.
Okay, what does that entail, though?
Well, right now it's all of us not dying, because otherwise I'm getting trapped in here.
That's fair. Brecken, just give me the word, I can shoot this thing. But if that's maybe...
It's just standing at the end of the hall, right?
It's waving its arms aggressively.
Do we have Lucky with us?
Yeah, Lucky is with you.
Lucky, Lucky, you see that thing up ahead with 5 eyes?
Yeah, I see it.
You want to go say hi to it real quick?
Oh yeah, Lucky can talk now, folks.
Yeah. I said that at the beginning of the recap.
yeah, he did.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If by talk you mean you're gonna throw me at it and I'm gonna bite its fucking face off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, of course.
Yeah.
You do
Okay,
it.
actually. Alright, Bunker, give it a warning.
I sort of like, what would that roll be, Connar?
That would be willpower plus might, or if you want to just try, either double will, double might, or willpower plus might. I'll let you choose.
I mean, he's not really doing anything wrong. I don't know if we should just attack him.
I'm just gonna scare it.
Alright.
Alright, how are you scaring it?
Like, ooh, I have technology. Woo, look at this. I have gotten this. I don't know if you've seen this before, but this could very much take your life.
Would love it if it actually recognized the gun.
Alright. I'm gonna press it. Alright, 10.
Alright, you miss.
Wait, I wasn't even attacking, I'm scaring it.
Oh, you're scaring. Oh, to scare it? So
Yeah,
how
I
are
said-
you
I
using
said
the
to give
gun
it- I said to give-
Yeah, how are you using the gun to scare it?
Spinning like a warning shot.
Is it a
Like
warning?
a warning well, I don't want to hit the ceiling. Basically, like, I know where to aim. I'm gonna shoot at its feet. Just, like, not to hit it, but do, like, the old Wild West thing of, like, get on, varmint, get!
You do that. Uh,
But an endless desert made up of vast green screens and the same
Wait.
5 filming locations. The main
who's
character
fucking
finds herself
whose
stranded
audio's in the background? Okay, that was weird. I don't know what that was, but anyway, you shoot at its feet, and
Like I'm not hitting it. I'm just like doing the thing. You know what I'm talking about.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. You do that, its eyes go and it jumps out the wall, and it's sort of like a weird bubble effect where this isn't so much glass, but
A really strong bubble.
yeah, it's sort of
A slurp some noise.
yeah, a horrible sound as it goes into the water, swims away. Actually, jumps into the water, swims above, actually, and, it's going to use, I'm gonna flip it upside down real quick. It's
Oh,
gonna stay up
really?
here. And it's going to roll a thing at you, targeting your magic defense, Austin.
Oh, fuck me.
So that's D12 plus willpower D8.
Jesus.
Good news. It doesn't do damage.
Don't debilitate me.
Yeah, it inflicts slow and dazed. So
I might
it
as
just,
well be enraged.
is that what? Yeah, it just enrages you if that's the case.
Oh, god damn it.
No, wait, no. And dazed affects your. Does it slow you? Or does it decrease
Dex?
your dex? I thought enrage destroy.
Yeah, and because it's RP wise, it's supposed enrage is supposed to be like you're swinging wildly, but you're not thinking about where you're hitting.
Okay, so yeah, basically
You don't have the dexterity to control.
Yeah, your dex and your, I believe that is your willpower act. No, wait, your insight are down a die step. As it sort of this bright, like 5 bright lights point directly at your face. And if comically Bunker's eyes glow, get real big from underneath the helmet. And it didn't hurt, but you're like, what was that?
How long will this last, Con?
Scene.
Okay.
So it just flashed you in the face, like, and goes back into the water.
Is it gone?
It's sort of like above the bubble, climbing on it. Like, you can kind of see it above you in your blurred vision, Bunker, and the rest of the party, you can see it fine. So this little shit just blasted light at Bunker. Probably called him a swear word in his weird little monkey language.
A slur? Wait, a slur?
Yeah, probably. Who knows? It was very mean.
You're giving us motivations to kill the monkey. At this point.
The rest of you guys, what do you want to do? Do you want to ignore the monkey, or do you want to...
I think Ari's probably gonna ignore it. She's gonna kind of like wait till everyone else acts.
Bunker's almost thinking about killing it, like, you little piece of shit.
She's like chatting with Iggy.
Anyone want to stop Bunker from making a fool of himself?
No.
I don't think he's a threat. He's a silly little guy. That's all he is.
He starts rubbing his butt up against the bubble.
Grip.
It's funny.
Oh god, it stinks. Oh fuck. Okay. If this thing actually actively hurts the party, I'm gonna kill it. Alright, let's go.
Brecken, are you leaving this thing to die, or I'm sorry, are you leaving this thing alone? Or are you in the vote for killing it? You're technically our tiebreaker.
I didn't vote.
I thought it sounded like you wanted it to die, but
No, I said I was just gonna. I said I was gonna ignore it. I just wasn't gonna stop Bunker from doing anything.
all right. If that's the case, and I don't hear Ben, so that means we're gonna move on.
Wait, Ben might be having audio issues gone.
I think he is. I keep like barely hearing him.
Yeah.
Hello?
Cutting
Okay,
off.
there
Oh,
we
I
go.
heard a word.
Yeah, we hear you now.
Can you hear me fine?
Yes.
Okay, because I said like right before Ari, like I voted to ignore it.
Okay.
Okay, so narratively that makes sense. You guys leave as this thing like shakes its ass at you. And then swims off.
Remove enraged or
Yes, for now. Alright, and you come across this room. The water is very, very deep and filled with giant goldfish. It's the typical, you've been to a few temples in your time here, a few ancestor, underground.
who dropped? Ben dropped.
Oop.
Whoopie doo. I'll just get the narrative fluff out of the way. The description fluff out of the way then, until he comes back. So, you guys see before you a big, this gigantic auditorium style room, or not really auditorium, this stack, repeating pattern of stairs along the other wall, on the other side of the room here. Below you, you see that pattern of stairs continues, but goes into the water. In the water, it is infested with goldfish about the size of a minivan each. They're pretty fucking big. Maybe even bigger than what I have just said. They're some big ass goldfish, if you will. And on the other side, a few of the staircases have doors with faces on them. You're not sure what are in those doors, but and some of those doors with faces are in the water. I will say, breathing underwater wise, it is possible to get down if you had the helmet of water breathing, like Hal does. However, the rest of you would not be able to do that, because you don't have that helmet. Iggy hates this place. He's looking at you, Ari, going like, I hate this. I hate this. This is the worst place for me.
It is pretty wet down here.
Moist even.
Um,
He's actually
Are
been
you-
steaming the entire time you've been here. Like this entire jungle has been this entire jungle that you were in before was a cold and damp the entire time, and now in this place, little drips of water are hitting his head and making him out. But go ahead.
Ari puts together a little umbrella for him,
All
makeshift umbrella.
right. Okay.
And then she also gets out like a little contraption. And I guess she doesn't get out a contraption this time. She gets a rock. She finds a rock somewhere and tosses it in the water.
A nearby one of the giant goldfish sees it, sucks it in, spits it out of the water, and it whizzes past you like a bullet, embedding itself into the wall about 6 inches in.
Hey, these guys are pretty dangerous, it seems like. She takes another rock and throws it over the water, so it doesn't land in it. It lands on the other side.
How many did you say there were?
Of the giant goldfish?
Yeah.
Too many to count.
Okay.
Yeah, so she throws a rock over the water.
Oh, to the other side? I will say that there is, you can walk to the other side, it's just you have to go around.
Okay, but she still throws it over.
Alright, you do so. Nothing, it lands, and nothing happens to the rock.
Alright.
I think we gotta examine these doors.
I'm down.
Alright, so there are 3 doors that you can access without getting into the water.
Can I roll some kind of check to examine these doors?
Sure, go ahead. Roll me a double insight.
Oh my gosh, my thing's not working. I got a 10.
You got a 10?
Yeah.
Alright. So, I will say with these doors in particular, there's a switch on them that, allows them to open and close. The one that looks like an open-close mechanism if you were wanting to actually touch it. Are you touching it or no?
No, I'm just walking up, taking a look. Is there any like symbols or writing on it?
There's a few.
Am I getting like weird magical auras?
A little bit of weird, mostly water magic sort of stuff going on here, but something tells you that a place called Aqua, as part of its title, might have to do with a lot of water.
So these aren't just normal doors then.
Yeah, they do lead. Some of them might be keeping something in. Looking at the other door, some might have water. You know how there was that sort of like bubble shield that this actually reminds you of when you first got here to the underground jungle. There was that one area that you had to put the bus through, and it fell like 20 feet because it was air on the other side. It was an air pocket. This might be containing a similar effect. Not every door gives you that, but some doors do.
Besides that, is there any like thing on them that makes the doors look different?
No,
Like, are they all identical?
they're pretty much all identical. Not every pair of staircase has a door underneath it, though.
How many doors are there below water?
Below water, I believe total is that's 1, 2, 5, 6. There are about 6 doors in total.
So 3 below water, 3 above?
Yep. So, what do you do?
What time is it?
Right now, in the real world or in the game world?
In the game world.
Game world, you have not really been able to tell. It was, it's only been about 30 minutes since that morning.
So it's still morning?
Or the equivalent of that. There hasn't really been a morning, a day-night cycle underground. It's always been day.
Yeah.
Are you trying to tell if you can make breakfast?
I'm thinking about making some breakfast. Because so here's the thing is that we need to distract the fish. So if I make the fish breakfast, we can go down and try and open up some of the doors in the water, and maybe, on the other side of those doors, especially the. Can I sense if that like water blocking thing is on any of the doors underneath the water?
You would have to get closer.
Yeah. Which door is the one that has that effect above the water? Is it just one or is it 2?
For the rooms you're able to access, right now, only 2 of them. The one up here and the one right here, are the ones that give you that vibe of the, like, oh yeah, that's the same sort of magical runes that I've seen before.
Alright, so I explain this all to you guys. And I say, so we can make some breakfast for the fish, and then try and swim down, get a closer look at the doors below. Or we could just open up one of the doors up here. What do you
Opening up the
guys
doors
think?
here would be easier. Like, we
Well,
don't even
yes,
know
but it may not be the right door.
only one of these is the right door.
Yeah. Also, I have an item that what is it? It's the air elemental statue. And when Connar gave it to me, he said that I could use it for a ritual to make everybody be able to breathe underwater. I don't know if Connar remembers giving me this, but I
don't.
So that's what I wrote down, and I remember you giving it to me. I think your original intention was if we didn't make the bus doing it, that we would do it through a ritual. But I have not used it. So I could do a ritual that could get all of us underwater breathing, depending on how much mana we want to throw into it. Could theoretically make it more or less powerful. So that way we could all try and swim down and open up some of these doors. But that would require a lot of mana up front, so I don't know if you guys would be interested. That's just another option in case we wanted to try the doors below, because then we wouldn't need to all split up.
I'm not swimming.
I don't know if me swimming would be ideal, but
Ignacio flat out tells you, if you bring me anywhere near the water or try to put me in the water, I will kill you.
Well, so the thing makes like an air bubble. It's an air statue,
I don't
so you
care.
wouldn't get wet.
I don't care.
If I have to, I can teleport some people, but that will
Which
take
one
a
of these
lot
Well,
of
so it
energy.
seems like
Didn't
we
have
want
the
to
water
open the
bubble on
doors up here.
Which one didn't
right?
have the water on it?
The one that didn't have that sort of
Was this one?
bubble effect was that one, yes.
But
Okay,
that
I'm gonna
doesn't
go.
mean. So here's the thing: is the bubble effect may be keeping water back. So the one without the bubble doesn't mean that there's not water on the other side. It may mean that there's a lot of water on the other side and nothing's stopping it.
Okay, I'm gonna open it slightly.
Alright, you press... Here's the thing, these are button-activated doors. So do you want to, like, move out of the way, press the button, and see if anything, like, comes out?
Yeah.
Alright. You press the button, you're all standing at the side of it in anticipation, and nothing.
It doesn't open?
It opens, it's just no water comes out, it just opens.
What's on the other side?
It's dark. You put your head in, and you see this.
Wait, hold on. I'm not on the Roll20 right now. Can you share your screen?
Why are you not on the Roll20?
Austin, if you
I'll
could
be
either
there in a
share
second.
screen or if
Just real quick, I'll be able to join it in a second.
I see you in this server. So what gives?
On the Roll20 server?
No, you see Steph. You don't see.
Oh, that's right.
Come on, you dingus.
I mean,
dongus.
you know,
Come on,
I'm
man.
throwing stones here in the glass house. I actually was not in the Roll20 until like 10 minutes ago. So
God.
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to put the pictures in the art for you guys who weren't in it.
Thank you, Steph.
I was following along. Just didn't have picture references.
I worked
Yeah.
really hard on these picture references, guys.
We get big
Yeah.
pictures.
They're so good. They really built the world and
Thank you.
help with the imagination. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I worked my fucking ass off on these. But yeah. It's a dark room with sort of a pool tile sort of lining the ground. There's ceramic tiles with small pools here and there filled with water, and you can see a bright blue light at the back of the room.
Is it moving?
Nope. Nothing's moving yet. You don't know what's in the water. You're not really able to see anything other than the bright blue light and maybe some of the pools.
I'm gonna throw another rock.
Is this ancestor stuff?
Yeah. I mean, this entire temple is ancestor stuff.
Okay.
Out of the you throw the rock, Ari?
Yeah.
One of these comes out. He picks up the rock. Another one comes out and tries to take the rock from him, and they start fighting over the rock. A third
I
one
pick up
comes
another
and
rock
takes the
and-
rock, while the other two are fighting.
I pick up another couple rocks and I give it to the ones that don't have rocks.
More start coming out and start crowding you, Ari, because they want rocks.
Is this
Well,
some weird ritual where they're about to beat each other to death over rocks?
I
I start
I,
looking for
each and
rocks.
every one of them that comes out.
while Ari's being distracted by this, I pick up Ignacio for a second. I'm like, I need to borrow you. I like sit him on my shoulder on like one of my shoulder pads.
Okay.
Oh,
And I would
use
like to
the
walk-
fire guy for light. I see how it is.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use the fire guy for light. And I'm gonna walk closer to where the blue light is while they're all distracted by the rocks.
They've have you surrounded, Ari.
No, I'm helping all of them look for rocks.
Yeah. They're like grabbing at your clothes at this point and getting kind of violent about the rocks and impatient.
I look for rocks, and I throw them away from Ari to try and lure them away.
Ari grew up a pretty rough and tumble life, so unless they're getting like actually like scratching skin,
Pretty
like
close.
cutting through skin.
They
Unless it gets past that point, she's like, no, it's fine.
In a little bit, they might be ripping clothes.
Part territory.
Yeah, they might be like trying to take things off of you at this point.
Okay, that's a little too.
It's like one of them wants your glove. One of them is wearing your goggles.
Hey, I need those. I take the goggles back and my gloves back, and then I jump in the air and deploy my bike.
You deploy your bike, and a bunch of them just start jumping on it too.
I'm flying up.
They're all holding on and trying to take control.
They
of
start
the
doing
bike.
like the ant thing, and where like one gets on each other's shoulders.
Yeah, basically.
But not like they're planning it, but just that they're crawling over each other, and it just
Yeah.
happens to work.
Yeah, this is some World War Z shit that's going on here right now.
Gross.
Well, I tried.
When I get further back in, what do I say?
You see, Ignacio shows you to a little staircase that allows you to be like nearly like head height with the blue orb of light.
Uh-huh.
It looks like a switch. Or at least what you can decipher. It's kind of like the little button on the door. You're not sure what it does.
I turn to Ignacio, and I say, there's a big blue button.
Yeah, that is a big
Ari
blue
starts
button.
doing donuts in the air, like really fast.
Alright, roll me a speed check real quick. They're gonna fight it with their might here.
Give me 1 second. Get my character sheet up. Let Tom do his thing first.
Alright,
I say, it's really too bad it's not a red button.
oh, if it
But I
was-
think our only option is to push it, right?
F276 PHF.
Yes, thanks, Alexa. Anyway, Ignatio's like, I don't. Ignatio's sort of like, I'm not too familiar with how ancestor stuff works. But magic blue button, magic. Press it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I push it.
Being used to Ari, he's surprised you haven't pushed it already.
Yeah.
Yeah. You push it. You hear sort of a loud gurgling noise coming from the main room. It almost shakes the temple, but the shaking stops very quickly. All right, Ari, roll me the that bike check, if you will. You're going as fast as possible, I'm assuming.
Yeah, doing a regular old donut. I don't think I've done donuts with my speed upgrade yet, so she's like, well, might as well try it now.
All right.
Just give me one more second. I'm getting in for roll 20 for real.
And then I can stop streaming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll their check real quick.
Yeah.
Well, they rolled a 5, so as long as you don't do that, you should be good.
Well, here's hoping. Speed is double dexterity?
I believe handling for this is a Dex Insight.
Okay. And then
Especially
for
for a trick like this. And then it's +3.
for
Or is it +2 for you?
I'm trying to look at it. Turbo module, you get a +2 bonus on all opposed checks that rely on speed and rapid maneuver.
Alright.
Okay. So Dex Insight +2.
Correct. So long as you don't roll double, as long as you don't fumble. All right. Yeah. No, you beat them. In fact,
Yay.
this causes a few of them to start flying off.
Oh, that's what I was hoping for.
Yeah, this looks like some Dynasty Warrior shit right now, where you're just spinning in a circle and a lot of them are just flying in the air for no reason.
Are the ones that are still hanging on having a good time at least?
You know, they're screeching and, you know, their faces are kind of, you know, carapace, so their expressions don't really change much, other than what their faces can make. But yeah, no, and the other ones are upset that they've fallen down, and some of them are pretty badly injured, as they fly off. Some of them, like, lose, like, a few scales, maybe a leg. You know, they look pretty pissed about it, but they're not gonna do much.
Part of the territory, you know?
Yeah. So you're just gonna keep doing donuts?
Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna start going in the other direction. I'm gonna do some flips, some spins in the air, do some maneuvers.
Alright. Are you doing this on that? They are actively following you as you're doing this.
Yeah, that makes it part of the fun.
Yeah. So are you luring them out of the room, or are you doing this in the room?
I was doing this in the room, but it depends on how much space there is in the room. If there's not too much space, I'll go out of the room if it's a
the
lot.
room has a lot of space in it. It takes, you know, like a minute or two to actually get to where Tom needs to be, especially maneuvering through the pools and whatnot. Hal, I will say after you press the button goes dark. Like, the light turns off.
Ari passes by going very fast, and since she's going, like, in circles, she's like, we probably have to press all the buttons.
Alright, I leave the room.
Alright.
Ari exits the room also. Still doing tricks, though.
Okay, are you closing the door behind you?
Yeah.
Alright, so a bunch of them are chasing after you. You sort of, like, are the rest of you guys, I'm assuming, leaving the room?
Yeah, we're leaving.
Okay, because I didn't want to narrate a scene of everybody just getting torn apart by little sea monkeys.
I thought Tom and I were the only ones who entered the room.
Oh. Alright, so you guys leave the room. and the door, close the door behind you, and you hear the thuds of dozens and dozens of these little chimp guys flying out. There are a few that manage to like jump out after you, but end up falling into the bigger pool in the main room and start getting eaten by the large fish.
Did any of them manage to stay on my bike?
A few of them have.
Okay.
Um,
Are they just hanging out? They're just hanging out with each other?
they're still like grabbing at you, wanting things.
I give them a toy to play with to fight over.
There's like 3 of them. So 2 of
Yeah.
them are fighting over the toy.
The other one I give a snack for
Alright,
being a good boy and not fighting.
he eats a snack. But he
I
takes
put
it
him
into
up.
a corner where the others can't see him.
I pet him on the head as he leaves.
Alright, there are 2 other doors.
I open up the bottom one.
The bottom one. Alright.
Yep.
So that one. And for those who have trouble with optical illusions, I'm sorry. This one. There's a bubble that sort of separates a wall of water coming out at you. And it looks like kind of like a maze of mirrors, except it's underwater.
I'm not going in there.
I say-
Ignacio immediately gets off your shoulder, Hal.
I'll go in there.
I say, hey, Bunker, fire a couple of shots and see what happens.
How many people are we just gonna go into at a time? Because I could just bring Lucky with me.
Are you gonna use Lucky? Lucky is technically, we have said it before, he is amphibious. Are you just gonna put Lucky in your head and have him be your scuba
Same.
helmet?
Yeah.
He's gonna put his entire mouth over your head. And that's how you're gonna walk
And
in.
listen, all right. He has like 2 stomachs, and one of them doesn't digest anything.
That's true.
So yeah, I say as I just put Lucky over my head and just walk right in.
Yeah, you walk into a wall, Brecken. You can't see. Wrecker, let me tell you, where to go.
Yeah,
So
I
do you
understand
wanna-
Lucky perfectly.
Do you want to
I
borrow
understand
my
Lucky
water
100%
breathing
perfectly.
mask?
Nah, I think we should just let him do this.
I've gotta, yeah. It's like I was like trying to like hold it up, and he's like, "No, I've got this."
Bunker, does Bunker still want to try to fire a shot into there to see what happens?
Bunk.
Don't do it while he's in there. It'll probably kill him.
Yeah, no. The last thing I want is a ricochet to hit him in the face.
And remember, I'm working with like tier 7 bad luck.
Yep. Alright.
Lucky accidentally puts you in the stomach that does digest.
Alright, Brecken.
Yeah.
Lucky, fastens his mouth around you and, partially sinks his teeth into your neck. Just so
Right.
for proper gripping. Take 2 damage.
I literally have no access to my character sheet.
Alright. Well, how much health do you remember having?
I do not.
Okay. There's no way you can access your character sheet. Alright. I know you're...
Unless you have a link. You probably have the link to it. I could try getting it through my phone.
It's probably the best way to go about it. But yeah, you've taken...
Let me see. It's in the. I know it's in the Google Drive, but is it like in my recents?
Most
No,
likely,
no.
unless you.
Fabula Ultima notes. Here it is.
Okay.
Let me see. Hold on. I'm loading it up on my phone right now. So,
I thought I was the one who was underprepared for this session. Waka waka.
well, hold the fuck up. What am I even looking at? Group sheet. Okay, Brecken Madison. XP is currently. Well, I have to. I don't think I could change. I can't change it. So I have like. It says I have 58, so I'm at 56, and so let me just see if I can edit this really quick. I'd actually have to download another app. I'll just have to fucking write down everything I get. I'm at 56 health.
All right. So, Brecken. Here's what's up. You are being guided by Lucky.
Right.
So you have to, try to navigate. You can. Yeah. It'd be very funny if Brecken can see through Lucky's eyes, but only because his head is so far into his skull. That.
That's actually what's happening. I can see it through his eyes.
Alright, however, doing so.
It's because they're like made of crystals. They're like quartz, so you can just see through them. It's just like a kaleidoscope.
Yeah. What makes it worse is that you're doing a run through a maze of mirrors. So, Brecken, roll me double insight to navigate through the maze here.
Can I just actually say one thing to make this completely easy? Can I just say one thing actually?
Yeah, go ahead.
To try to give myself a boost. Can I just like put my hand? Can I just do that trick where I just put my hand on the right wall, and just follow that the entire way?
It's supposed to be the left wall.
Right, left, regardless, I get there.
Actually, Brecken, yes, you put it on the right wall. Bad luck.
No.
Roll me double.
We start yelling, but you can't hear us because you've got Lucky on your head.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But no,
No, it
I'm
doesn't
pretty
actually
sure.
matter
I'm
if
pretty
it's the left
sure
or
it's
right
actually.
wall.
I'm pretty sure it's actually the right wall.
No,
instead
it's
of
the left
Let me look
wall.
at it.
It doesn't matter though.
Hug left.
It will work the same.
Hug left. Hug left. What are you doing?
Brecken, roll me double insight like I asked you to.
Oh right. Let me see. What do I get? That's a 9.
All right. Brecken, you start making headway. You feel like you're doing good. You're like, all I need to do is find the light? I don't remember what Hal said. Fuck. What am I looking for? Wait, did I make a right? Which way? Fuck, where am I? All runs through your head. Roll again.
Out loud, he says, all according to plan.
Yep.
Listen, of course it's all according to plan. That's a 10.
That's 10. All right, you're making a headway. You feel like you're going the right way. Feel is a strong word. Anyway, roll it for me again. You might be back on track.
10.
Another 10?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So you are actually still making headway. Good job, Brecken. Once more with feeling. By the way, I'm doing a clock 4 on this.
Alright, that's a 6.
Alright. You start losing headway, and you end up sort of back where you were about maybe 5 minutes ago. But taking like 20 minutes to even get there. So far, the room seems to be empty. This is more of a challenge to test someone's lung endurance, maybe, but since you have Lucky on your head. Also, take another 2 damage.
What are the rest of us doing? Because I'm not waiting around for 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, he's been in there for a while.
I think Ari's playing with the little sea monkeys.
I would not trust them. Oh my god. Try
Yeah,
help
but
Brecken.
we trusted Bereau.
Your point.
Sounds like a jab if I ever heard one.
Yeah.
Well, they are literally a void demon?
Wow, Wade. Wow, I can't believe what
Oh
I'm
my
hearing.
god.
Brecken,
Look.
you
Am I
can't hear.
lying?
Brecken, you can't hear.
You don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I don't, but I don't know what these guys mean either, so why wouldn't I trust them?
Okay.
This isn't a
Good.
slight against you, this is just...
You're
my
just
God.
saying that because you don't understand it, you trust it.
Well, I'm saying just because we don't understand it doesn't mean we shouldn't trust it.
Okay, both of you. 1, Ari, I wouldn't trust these things with my fucking life. 2, Bereau.
I wouldn't trust Bereau with my life, but that's not what we're bargaining here.
Look.
My life literally depends on your lives right now, so maybe you should trust me.
Well, you have to trust us, that doesn't mean we have to trust you. And it's not saying that I don't trust you, I'm saying that
Oh
we
my
do.
God. Okay.
I'm saying we
Brecken's-
shouldn't judge these
You
creatures
just said
based on their
that
outward
you should.
appearance.
Look, Brecken has been in there for a while. I might go down there to see if he's still alive.
It's been an hour.
Connor.
I'm gonna say it's
What?
been an hour at this point.
Wait.
Why you?
Wait, you didn't
Can
even
you
give me another
breathe?
roll.
Oh yeah,
You didn't give me another
Brecken,
roll.
roll me another roll. Do me another roll.
Okay, that's 11.
All right, you're getting back on the right path. You remember that it's left. You just have to hug the left wall, or was it right? I think it's left. Brecken, roll for me one more time.
Oh, that's a 6 again.
All right,
It was
And it-
definitely left.
and another 40 minutes go by, and you're back at the beginning.
Okay, I go back in.
No.
You pop your head out, see Bereau and Ari's conversation, and then go back in. Roll for me one more time.
7.
I want to fucking grab him before he goes back in.
Another 15 minutes goes by.
Do you need help? Fucking
I
Brecken.
can't hear anyone.
Yeah, all you can hear is the sloshing of water, and Lucky telling him a story about how much he loves talking right now, being able to talk. I love talking, Brecken. I love it so much. I can say anything.
love that I
feel
can
like I
talk.
can understand. You can
I love
understand
talking to you
words.
too, Lucky.
Connor,
Yep.
do I still have my mind link with Lucky where we could
Yeah.
talk to each other? Could I guide them that way? I don't know what's
This would be
happening.
like a second-hand GPS.
Yeah.
So it'd be you talking to Lucky, who's also
So-
pretty stupid.
Yeah, it'd be like a game of telephone.
And then trying to give directions to Brecken, who's not only stupid but ignorant. to most of the world around him.
I'm teaching the sea monkeys tricks, along with Iggy. We're teaching them tricks.
Okay.
Look again.
Hal, what are you doing?
Hell's making breakfast.
Connar.
Yeah.
This is Con.
Connar. I rolled a
If
4.
if
You
he's
rolled
got
a
a whole
four?
a whole hour, he's making breakfast.
It's what were the numbers on the die that gave you a 4?
A 1 and a 3.
Okay, so not a true fumble. Okay. So it's another 30 minutes goes by. Roll for me again, Brecken.
If you
Oh,
roll
by-
bad,
6.
it's another 15 minutes goes by, but bro, you do your
Kylee?
mind link.
okay.
Finally get a reception.
Jesus
Bye.
Christ.
Yeah, no. Like, this is literally the fucking meme and wandering through the fucking mirror at maze.
This is the worst possible solution we could have come up
You
with
sent the
for this
stupidest
whole
fucker
dungeon.
into the intelligence-based puzzle.
I got a 5.
You're back where you started, Brecken. Congrats.
Heading back in, baby. 9.
No, I'm going down there with you, you dumb fuck.
No, I'm already inside. It's too late. Roll your inside. You want to follow?
Can
Can
I
I
have some
roll-
breakfast?
Can I roll to see if I successfully train the sea monkeys? any
Yeah,
tricks?
roll me a willpower plus insight, sort of like, training, bestowing, teaching them a lesson while also, trying to charm them.
I can finally say why Baro's always so hungry is because they're feeding for 2. So I want breakfast that Hal's making.
Hal, what are you making for breakfast?
So I'm assuming that I have like a little travel kit,
Yeah.
and so I'm just making some scrambled eggs because I don't have my my full set of equipment here. But there's a little bit of ham. It's mostly just like eggs and then a slice of ham.
Imagine there's like a small group of those little monkeys watching him make the breakfast.
Only 3 have lived.
Yeah,
the
only
third,
3 are out here.
yeah. So the two that we're fighting are being trained right now. The third one is actually eating breakfast with you and Hal. Bro.
Yeah, I'm just chilling with the monkey.
Yep.
We're both watching him make
Wait,
breakfast.
bro.
That one's the
couldn't
most
tell.
obedient one.
That
He doesn't
Connar
need
got
he doesn't
9.
need the basic obedience training, so he gets
Bunker.
breakfast.
Yeah,
Bangs his head against the wall and decides like, Hal, just let me find Brecken.
But yeah,
And help
Brecken,
him.
roll me another double insight for me.
Oh, I rolled a 9,
Did you
by
hear?
the way.
Wait. Did you hear? Wait. No. Did you hear my 9 earlier?
Yeah, you're still wandering around.
Gotcha.
I rolled a
Going
9,
again,
by the
dude.
way.
I got an 8.
You're still going.
Mhm.
Okay, I can cast
Oh,
divination
here
and
we
make
go.
give them a reroll.
Two.
You got a 2.
You rolled a fumble?
All right.
Are you serious?
Can I do divination?
Real quick before that occurs, so you finish breakfast, Bereau. Bunker,
Honestly,
you haven't
Connar, I
seen
have a
Brecken
question.
for a while. I'm not. Let me describe what happens.
Yeah, because this has been.
So Brecken, you feel like you're making headway, and then you think you see it. You think you see a glowing light. You run full force, swim as fast as you can, and you slam your head into the wall. And Lucky disconnects from your head. and water starts filling your lungs.
All right.
Lucky's like, what do I do? He puts his mouth around you again, but it's now just filled you with water. You know.
Actually, here. I tell him to like start. I tell him to start sucking like a straw real quick.
I don't understand that. What are you saying?
Can I get? I do a charades motion of like a straw, and I make a movement of like where I put my head put him back on my head and just make the straw motion.
You have to drink the water. Fuck. Okay. Oh, like sippy, like back when we first met.
I started nodding my
I
head.
remember when we first met.
That was
What the
great.
days were
What a
those?
day.
Those were
Nodding my
great.
head,
As he's
and I put him back on my head.
Yeah, you put him back on your head. You take another.
No, I know. Then I
Another
start trying like exhale while he starts like sucking up to like so that way he sucks out the water from my lungs.
All right. So he's able to suck up all the water, and you start breathing out, and you start getting woozy, and you and he's sucking a little too hard. And there's no air in here. This is the inside of Lucky's mouth. You start to lose consciousness.
Okay.
Until you are brought somewhere where there is air again. If no one saves him for a bit, there might be consequences. But for right now,
Can I make willpower saves actually?
for what?
Simply pushing through. Because like honestly, despite my poor insight, I have been like fucking trucking through this like no one's business.
I'm going.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be honest. Is this like a fucking? What did he need to like progress the clock to solve the maze?
Another 10. He just had to roll above a 10.
So is this happening because of a roll he just made?
Yeah, he
or
made a
because
fumble.
of the...
He fumbled.
Okay, I can't fix that.
Also, add a Fabula point if you haven't already.
Yeah.
I gotta add 2 Fabula points. I won the vote last time.
Yep. All right. And Brecken, I'm gonna let you do one more thing before you pass out. Actually, roll me a double insight one more time. And I'll let you invoke the bond with Lucky if you so choose so.
Yeah, let me invoke that bond. I rolled a 1 on one of my dice.
So what was the other roll?
A 6.
Okay. With that, if you invoke your bonds with Lucky, you would actually be able to pass, because I think you have all 3 checked off with Lucky, don't you?
Yeah.
So if you invoked your bond with Lucky, yeah, you'd be able to press the button.
A 4. I got a 4.
Okay. Well.
So a 6 and a 4.
Okay. Either way, I do remember, Ben, that the bonds with other characters are a flat bonus, while the ones with your own personal traits are the rerolls. So.
Oh, so that's just.
It would have been a +3.
Oh.
So, the 6 + 1, 7 + 3, that would have been the 10 you needed. So either way, using a Fabula
Okay.
point would have saved your ass. So,
Oh, yeah, thank you.
so Brecken, you find realizing that that was just the reflection of the light. Using the last of, whatever oxygen you have left, you're able to press the button, and the pyramid shakes outside. The inverted auditorium sort of main room shakes again, and the water starts gurgling. And actually, the water in this room drains as well. And you're able to take Lucky off your head and breathe that sweet, sweet air. However, the punishment for this, Ben,
Yeah.
is, because you were drowning, I think, maybe putting you at weak until maybe 2 more scenes is fair.
Sounds fair.
All right. So, and then it takes you another hour to navigate your way out. So that's the punchline. I'm not even gonna make you roll for it.
Give me some of that breakfast, Al.
It's been like an hour. You haven't had breakfast?
It's just,
No, he's been busy slamming his head against the wall.
yeah.
Damn, I say as I take whatever's left over before Bunker does.
Bunker then like, oh my god, finally. Give me a plate, Hal, and I then see Brecken take the last of the food.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
The little sea monkey that was eating breakfast with everyone else gives you a little scrap of his food.
He gives you like half of a bagel. I'm sorry, half of like his ham and eggs. And there's only one door right here.
Did I successfully teach them any tricks?
You did teach one to run around in a circle like you were doing with the donut. The other one
Great.
learns how to do a flip.
Hell yeah! Oh my gosh.
So one's trying, the other one can do a thing. That's actually cool. But the other one doing the donut thinks he's doing a real good job.
He is doing a good job.
Yeah,
Is
there's the third door over here. Brecken comes out, soaked, neck bleeding, exhausted.
Yeah, but I'm totally fine.
Other than that, you're totally fine.
Ça va.
So,
Ari teaches one of the monkeys to press the button.
alright,
For the remaining above water door.
he can't reach it, he's too small.
I pick him up! Of course I pick him up!
Alright, you pick him up, and, by the way, these things smell terrible. They smell like shrimp right out the bag. Like bait shrimp.
That's not something they can control.
Yeah.
I mean, bro smells bad. Bro smells like a
Jesus,
rotting corpse.
What is with the jab?
It's just accurate!
Yeah, no, you're being catty. I'm gonna be honest.
It's just accurate.
Listen, I know, but like it's just gonna be like, wow.
Hey, you know what? I just
At
want
least
to
this
point
person
out.
isn't having his brain completely devoured by a boy worm, unlike a certain Bereau I know. And we're just like,
This is why I didn't tell you guys. I knew you'd treat me differently.
I'm treating you the same.
Oh my gosh.
All I'm saying is that
Look, Ari,
we're fine with it for Bereau. Why aren't we fine with it
all
for
you're
these
saying
guys?
are
They're
a bunch
alright.
of mean things to our small friend here.
You guys are being mean to my small friend.
No! What's been me to Ignacio?
Ignatio's like, she's terrified me, but has also been kind to me. I'm in a place of a weird relationship with Bereau. Then there's the final door on top.
Yeah, Ari's teaching them how to press the button.
He presses
So she
the
lifts
button.
one of the things up and presses the button.
Instinctually, he presses it very easily. He's a
Good
smart
job.
cookie.
Good job. I give him a cookie as a treat.
All right. You open the door. And this room looks kind of easy. You know, it's just the water is spinning real fast. The buttons on that wall. So, you know, you just gotta press the button on that wall in the whirlpool room.
Is that what the ancients looked like?
Also, there, unfortunately, due to the placement of the tokens, there are also two eyes, staring at you.
Real
who-
quick. Wait, Tom asked the question. Are these the ancients?
No.
No, there's a statue, and on the bottom of it, it kind of looks like a horned clown. Is that what they look like?
You're not sure. You never met one.
Man, I can't believe that we were born from a bunch of clouds. Anyway,
Two eyes are actually stare at you guys as soon as you open the door, but are kind of like looking in anticipation. The room, you know, the water is spinning in this room, is from what you can tell, like a whirlpool.
This one actually looks pretty fun, but I'm still not going in there.
Back in there. I'll go again, I guess.
Brecken's gonna do it again.
Yep.
Brecken, let someone else take this one.
He
I'm
did.
gonna
He
do
already
it.
puts Lucky on.
He puts Lucky on. Brecken, you step in. You immediately.
No, wait.
Brecken,
Ari spins him
roll me
around a
two-
few times.
Brecken-
Ari spins him around a few times so he loses.
All right, this is a contact. This is a
Wait,
Oh no,
no.
even worse. No, even better. Ari does spin him around, but it spins him around too much to the point that he actually gets dizzy and falls into the room.
Wait, no, okay.
No.
I was gonna make the case of as soon as you put on Lucky, you forgot how to breathe and then fucking suffocate and then float on top of the water.
Yeah, no, Brecken, you fall into the room, and your limp body just sort of, and you just see Brecken spin around the room, sort of like a toy in a washing machine.
Well, I told him to let someone else take it, so I'm not taking the blame here.
I'll take
Brecken,
it.
roll
Do I
me-
need- what-
Brecken, roll me double might, if you could.
Oh my god,
Does
let me grab him at least. Come on.
Roll Dex plus might.
What does
okay.
Weekend do? What does Weekend do?
Lowers your might.
Lowers your strength.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm dealing with like 1d6 and a d8, correct?
Alright.
No,
Does
you're dealing with
14.
You roll 2d6, Brecken. I asked
Oh.
Dex from Bunker.
Dex
Okay.
might.
Okay, so good news. You're gonna be able to grab Brecken, but I just want to make sure Brecken can power through to touch the button.
No, you're not. You're actually gonna love this.
What?
We got a 4,
Okay.
and it's 2 2s.
Is that a fumble?
No.
No. It has to be two
Okay.
ones. You
Okay.
could,
I thought it was
like, if he was a
2
fury, then it would have been considered a crit either way.
Actually-
but
Actually, no. I thought. Wait a minute. But then why did
No,
you ask me
it's not.
when I rolled the 4?
It's not a crit.
No, if he
it's
was a
two-
fury,
No,
I
no.
mean-
Let me specify, Ben. So, a fumble is when you roll 2 ones, which you
But
told
last
me.
time,
Okay.
last time he fumbled, he rolled 2 2s.
I
No,
asked
last
if-
time I fumbled, I rolled 2 1s.
Yeah.
Oh, I
But
thought you
the
were
time
okay.
before that, I rolled a 4, and he asked me, Ben, what did you roll? And I said a 1 and a 3, and then he said, okay, that's not a
I was-
fumble. And I'm like,
Oh yeah, he did say that.
Yeah.
I thought you rolled 2 2s last time and also got a 4.
Yeah. So here's what.
Oh wait, no, I remember. Yeah.
Brecken, you try to reach the button.
right,
And as you go through the room,
right.
one of the eyes actually fires a laser that cuts through the water, and hits you. You take 10 damage, but then are caught by Bunker, on the way out. And thrown and Bunker, what do you do with Brecken's sort of beaten up body at this point?
I basically grab him, spin him around like a flagpole to speed dry him, place him right there, take Lucky off his because right now Lucky's our only breathing apparatus, right? Or-
I hand you the
Yeah.
other breathing apparatus.
Okay.
I say
Rather
no.
than use-
I've
Rather-
had one this entire time.
Please give me that. Bunker
Please.
turns his face away and puts it on.
You
And then
see
puts
the
the mask
back-
over it.
You do see. Oh wait, do you put the helmet over your helmet, or do you take off your old helmet?
Well, it's not
It's
like it's a helmet. It's a mask.
Yeah, it's a faceplate.
No, like the breathing thing. It's not a
Oh.
helmet.
Okay, it's a mask. Okay.
All right.
Bunker turns his head away, puts on the mask, and then conveniently puts his helmet back over it, despite no mechanical benefit from it.
Yeah. I will say, you guys see the back of Bunker's bald ass head. There are a lot of scratches that look like they have healed, and maybe some burn marks.
Ari says he's bald.
Bald.
You just- Ari's
Bald.
Ari, what is with Ari pointing out everyone's insecurities
Hey,
today?
hey, I want to point out, Ben, a few sessions ago, you told me that when I was playing Ari, because Sarah couldn't make it, you said I was playing them too mean.
No,
Ari's fucking mean as fuck.
Alright, okay, I'll take that back. You
Okay.
can
he
use
grew
me
up
wherever you
with
want.
pirates.
Yeah.
Like actual pirates.
Yeah.
You can,
and
yeah, but
she became
but
a
I
huge
Ari's
jerk.
been doing. Ari's been
Nah, she's been a jerk
like,
before,
very
though.
nice.
Oh, there's been character development. It doesn't mean that they're not mean.
Yeah, no, she's still mean. She likes you guys now, but she's still a little bit of a bully.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the
Got it.
bully who likes you guys.
Yeah.
Dweebenheimer.
Dweebenheimer
Bunk,
gives
Bunker
Brecken a
is
wedgie.
gonna. Bunker's realized he can't put the helmet back on, so just deal with his sad, like fucking basset hound eyes. Looks at you guys and dives in.
You see Bunker's fucked up face. He's got big old basset hound eyes. What color are Bunker's eyes, by the way? This is
I would say.
brown,
I would.
black,
s-
green.
Yeah.
Hazel.
Yeah, look like a pale green.
Hazel. Okay, we're gonna go hazel.
No, that's not.
Yeah, Hazel's green brown.
Oh, yeah, you're right. A pale green. He looks at you with his pale green eyes and sort of like scuba flips back into the water. Bunker, roll me double might.
Alright, here we go. Double might. It's a D8 plus a D8.
All right, good news.
Oh, I didn't roll it yet, dude.
Oh, I thought I saw.
Using a Fabula point.
What are you invoking?
I'm using the fact that, like, while this is a whirlpool, I am heavily armored. So this doesn't... I mostly sink like a rock.
So you're using, like, always armored sort of as a trait here?
Yeah, because I'm fucking heavy.
So instead of, like...
I can't believe he's basically like a never nude, but
yeah,
like with armor.
Yeah. You know, it's meant to be like a Mandalorian, but now we're just comparing him to Tobias.
Tobias PK, yeah. He must have some like nastiness going on under there.
Oh no! Oh no! Not only is he bald, he is wearing all blue. He blew himself. Michael, I blew myself. Never say that again to me. Again, but anyway.
Oh my gosh.
The Tobias PK of our group. Austin, you have to give him a mustache now. You know this, right?
He wants to join the Blue Man group.
Look, this group would be like Bunker goes up to everyone and everyone's doing bird noises, but like that's not a bird. What the fuck? That's not a bird.
He keeps finding himself in homoerotic situations and doesn't understand them. Doesn't understand the implications.
Anyway, I got an 11.
You got an 11? Alright. You're, you know, despite being heavily armored here, the room does move you. And you're able to keep your footing, sort of water walking. To try to reach the button. And you manage to do so. However, the eyes look at you. This time the blue one. And it's going to fire a beam at you. I'd like you to roll a dex, double dex or dex plus might, whatever you feel.
Double dex.
Alright. So you're able to press the button.
No, I haven't even rolled, dude.
Oh, no, this was for you, like, being able to reach the button perfectly fine.
Okay.
This is to avoid the laser fire.
This following roll?
Okay. Yeah.
13.
Alright. So, you press the button. The temple begins to shake as the water in the main area starts to lower. Revealing 2 more doors for you to go through. However, Bunker, you in the room, a blue beam of light flies at you. You're able to dodge out of the way, sort of kicking off the wall, and using the momentum of the spin, you're able to sort of launch yourself right out of the room, sort of flying and sliding across the ground. You take your helmet back and put it back on, I'm assuming.
You're welcome. Anyway.
Yeah, I take the mask and I'm like, oh man, isn't it so great? There's no like, we don't have to like attune the magic items to make them work for us, or we'd have to like wait a whole day. That'd be terrible.
God, no, that's a luxury. Oh my god. I mean, like, yeah, there's like the equipment slots, but you know, you do with what you get, you know.
Anyway. Oh yeah, now I can reveal the next part of things.
Does Brecken require any first aid? What's his health at?
Let's see. I took like 4 from the last room, and I took another 10, so that's like 15. Let's see, and I have that's like 14 minus 58 minus 14. So I'm not even halfway down.
Should have something then. How much does the item restore?
40, I believe.
Oh,
Okay, so it wouldn't be really worth it to bring it out yet.
Yeah. Alright.
Wait. Hey,
I
yeah.
apologize. I want to specify real quick before you go, Bereau. Only one room is revealed. However, you also see the giant fish, as the water drains, not be able to swim out of the way in time and just sort of get caught on dry land and start suffocating.
I push him back in.
You sort of push it back in.
Yeah.
No second breakfast of sushi?
I say you shouldn't eat goldfish. They're very bony.
You
Fair
throw it
enough.
back into the water. If it could speak, it says it would thank you. But it's a fish, and its brain is about the size of like.
Yeah, it's
fingernail.
already forgotten that it happened.
Yep, exactly. He swims away.
Connar, there's another one. I want to do it to the other one too.
You run across the room.
Yeah.
It looks
I'm
at
like-
you. It's too late. It suffocates.
Well, hold on a second. It's been like a minute. Fish can stay up for a while.
Yeah, I mean the act of it is torturous, but you know.
It wanted to die this way. It's been practicing. He actually had a gun and he blew his own brain out.
Oh.
Ari goes
All
over. Ari
Can
goes
I
over and
no,
sees-
check to see if there's any valuable materials that could be salvaged?
Oh,
from
I
the
was also
giant
gonna
No,
do that.
I was actually gonna say if you wanted to push it back in, you can. I was kind of joking.
Oh, okay. In that case, then I'll push it back in if it's still alive.
Yeah. But there's one more door revealed. You were about to say, Bereau?
Yeah, we don't have to do this, but I just realized that I do think I have a way to figure out the right door to go, but if we do just want to explore, this is kind of out of character.
I think we just have
Opening
to
to
go
the
through all
party.
of the
I mean,
doors.
it seems like the door that we need to go through is the one at the bottom.
Yeah.
I have a way I could know for sure, I think. But
Would it require resources to use?
yeah, it would require like half my mana.
Yeah, let's hold off because that could be more useful. I'm assuming it's
No.
in your book.
Yes.
don't worry. Let me help. I could use one of my skills to double that price to all your mana.
Doesn't
Yeah, no,
sound worth it.
let's hold off on that resource, just in case.
All right.
All right.
Because we may get through a door and where we want to ask a different question.
All right. There's also this door. Who's going in this one?
Well, Ari presses the button. She teaches the other monkey to press the button.
He doesn't want to do it at first. It takes some convincing, but him trying to fight you, he accidentally presses the button, and then is
I give
scared
him-
by the door opening because he wasn't expecting it.
I give him a treat for pressing the button.
He eats it rapidly. Next, this room. Oh boy, which room is this? I can't wait.
I'm gonna go ahead and
It's the room
use-
filled with treasure.
I'm gonna go ahead and take out an inventory point for all the treats I've been giving. I mean, like, in character, she has a bunch of treats probably for Lucky and other animals she sees, so I'm gonna only use one, but I am gonna use one and say she has a ton of treats.
All right. This room actually has some steps and then a pool of water, and there's these big flowers, sort of popping out of the water. The pool, which is funny that they're still growing like this, despite, growing out of what appears to be ceramic tile.
Yeah, it's definitely the fact that there's no sun. That's the.
It's a chandelier. They got a little bit of
I,
photo.
gue- I guess it's true if it's a chandelier that's been providing light uninterrupted for thousands of years.
Yeah.
Still on now.
I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see this place's electric bill.
We also don't know if these plants are actually technically like 1,000 years old. They could have grown last week. Once the power
The
kicked on.
lamp grew. The chandelier.
No. The chandelier is here, but we don't know if the plants were here the whole time.
Well, yeah, but like, did someone turn it on recently?
Maybe.
I guess it's a fair point. Where's the button?
It
I don't mind going through this one if no one else wants to, but I already took one, so.
Well,
I could do it.
so
No.
I think the fact that it's like a pool of water, I think being able to fly over it is a unique thing that might help. Because we don't know if those plants are poisoning the water.
That's true. Alright. She hops on her bike, gets the monkeys on, and then flies over it.
So you float over the water. Do you ignore the flowers?
Well, I look at them.
All right, roll me insight. Double.
Shoot.
Chia.
Might use a Fabula point for that.
What trait would
What
you
would
be
I
invoking?
What would I do?
I don't know if you have anything.
Yeah, I don't think I can. Never mind.
All right.
I mean, you could do it for like a person. You could be like, "Hey, what do you think these flowers are?" And I could yell something as long as you have at least one with me that bring you up to a 10.
I do have loyalty with you. Actually, I'm also gonna.
If you've got somebody with 3
I do
that
have
you could
somebody
use,
with
that bring
three.
you up to a 12.
Do you think Ignacio would
Ignacio?
know what these would be? Because he's a smart boy. He's a little
yeah.
studious guy.
Yeah, you can have him. You want to invoke your bond with Ignacio to help you here?
Can I invoke my bond with more than one person?
Yeah, you can.
No, but if you invoked it with Ignacio, that would give you 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I also have 3 with Lucky. Everyone else, I either have 1 or 2. Yeah, I'll invoke it with Ignacio.
Yeah. Ignacio takes a look with you and points out they're incredibly there's some shiny stuff in them, but I don't really trust them. You know how in nature if something's brightly colored it usually means it's poisonous? It feels like this is a test or a trap test, whatever you want to call it, to test, I guess, being, dutiful, not greedy.
Alright, we'll press the button first, and then we'll check these out.
I don't think you should touch them at all, but alright. So you drive to the back of the room. There's a pool of water there, and in that pool, there are more sea monkeys, but they are sleeping at the moment.
I'd be quiet so as not to wake them.
Okay, roll me double dex for me here. If you have your stealth component added, you can add, the bonus, but
I do. I forgot about that. What's my stealth bonus?
I believe it is also +2.
Class description. Personal vehicle. Oh no, I didn't write it there.
Because I remember you did have it.
I definitely do, yeah. Did I write it over here? Where did I write what the bonus? I guess I can just say +2. Aerial module, compression tech, turbo module, bow module. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I forgot to write it down or something.
Okay. I'll keep your, I'll trust your word on that one. Roll it with a +2.
Well, no, I have it written down that I have it. I just don't have written down what it gives me.
Okay.
Yeah. So double dex +2.
Yep. The monkeys, however, are very tempted to make noise. At least the ones that like to fight.
I tempt them with little treats to keep them quiet.
You pull out treats and they start munching. You turn on the stealth module and they go, oh, hey. What did you roll? 10?
10, yeah.
Alright, good enough. You're able to make it to the end. And you press the button. And the temple shakes. And the water begins to lower again.
Okay, I go out to the beginning again.
Starting over.
What? Alexa, stop.
Starting
Echo,
over.
stop.
So you wanted to
Did she,
check
like,
out...
disconnect or something? Yeah, I check out one of the flowers, like, near the door.
Which one?
The one that's kind of droopy and darker in color.
This one?
Yeah.
Alright. So you do see something shiny in it. It actually looks like the handle of something.
Hey, Bunker, come here. I put the sea monkeys back out the door, and then I tell Bunker to come here and check it out.
Alright, what do I see, Con?
You see a
This
flower, and there's a handle inside of it. Like the handle of, like, maybe a sword. It's like the handle of a weapon, maybe. You're not sure.
Okay.
What do the others have in them?
The others, one looks like some sort of, orb.
I ponder it.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm gonna pull out a sword.
Wait. Let's all pull one out at once. Because it'll probably have some sort of reaction.
That's true.
We all want to get something here.
All right. Well, if we're doing this, then I'll actually come in and actually go up to the orb one.
What's
I say
in the
this
other
is
one?
definitely a bad idea, guys.
Yeah, but we could get some nice stuff out of it.
This definitely seems like a test of not being greedy, and it's almost as if that's exactly what we're doing.
Hey, I grew up with pirates. How are you going to expect me not to be a little greedy?
Yeah, fair point.
What's in the other one? On the other flower?
The other one, it looks like, some sort of, like, plaque. Maybe a shield, maybe a book, you're not too sure.
Okay, I'm gonna get, like, a rag out, like a piece of fabric. I'm gonna actually, like, rip a little bit off my scarf to, like, hold around my hands when I grab it.
Alright.
Everybody ready?
Alright.
3, 2, 1, grab.
Pulls.
Alright.
Yep, I attempt to pull it out.
You ponder.
Alright.
Ponder.
You all pull at the same time, and you all take 15 poison damage at the same time as these things shoot out poisonous gas at you.
Oh, God.
Worth it.
Hey, Connor, guess who never took off their armor of mist?
The poison gas avoids you.
So does this mean we are poisoned?
Yes, you do have the poison condition as well.
What does that do?
So that gives you, lowers your might die by 1, and I believe your willpower by 1.
Yes, it does. It reduces both by 2.
I'm pretty sure it's just by 1 step.
When I do it on the sheet,
One step is
two.
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, Bunker is like, oh God, does anyone have a tonic?
I add admiration for both Bunker and Hal.
Congrats, guys! You got more bonds.
Here, I give Bunker the tonic he asked for.
Yep. Bunker drinks it. Does that get rid of poison?
Yeah, not the
recovers from a
damage.
single status.
Yeah, it gets rid of the poison.
Okay, I can deal with the damage.
I got like 1 more.
I have the Ring of the Battle Axolotl, and it heals. It recovers 10 HP after combat, so I don't know if that would count for this.
It would count for this.
So does that mean I like only take 5 damage?
Yeah. For right now until you rest. And Hal, you just take 15 damage, I guess. You all are stinging terribly.
What did we pull out though?
Well,
it's the loot.
Worth it, I'm sure.
Definitely worth it.
The handle looks like I'm gonna say it looks like a pretty cool hooked sort of sword. Kind of like a khopesh, if you will. However, the blade is a bright teal, and there looks like to be a little button on the hilt that, when pressed, proceeds to surround the sword with, I'm gonna say,
cheese, lots and lots of cheese.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, it turns into with electricity.
Neat.
So,
What did I end up pulling out?
you were pulling at the orb, or were you pulling at...
No, Tom was pulling the orb.
Tom. Pulling the orb. This, it is kind of this sort of Fabergé egg-looking sort of orb, with a lot more, sort of patterns and designs etched into the gem. Upon, there looks like to be a button on it. Unless you were like to do a ritual of like trying to understand what's going on here, or like taking the time to study it, you wouldn't really be sure what this thing does. But it could be pretty brutal.
Yeah, can I like roll like a check just to see if I can maybe figure it out by just examining it?
Yep.
I don't want to spend the mana for a full ritual.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I got a 10.
Yeah, no, this thing's definitely evil. Definitely filled with some sort of darkness. The gemstone on it is actually sort of like this. It's a black opal. Or I'm sorry, is it black opal or black amber? I can't remember. It's the one where it has like a little bit of different colors in it as well, other than just being pure black.
Opals
That
have
sounds like an
different colors
opal.
in them.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
a black
Yeah,
opal
it's definitely the
sort of,
opal.
yeah, so it's like a black opal with sort of etchings of red sort of patterns, arcane patterning in it. So, and you think maybe if you press that button, some big dark damage. Who knows?
So I think it's like a grenade.
Yeah. An unholy hand grenade. But,
What did I get?
yeah.
What's my loot?
And then you're pulling at the shield-like thing, or black.
Or a book, you said. Could be any of them.
Yeah, it could be.
Hmm.
You pull it out, and it looks kind of like a stone tablet with arcane runes on it. You're not sure what they say. But it's probably magical. Maybe.
Sean,
You
what
want
do
me
you
to
think?
take a look at that one too?
Yeah, what do you think?
I got a 14 and a crit.
Ooh.
Ooh, opportunity.
Yeah, I don't have my cheat sheet up.
Alright.
List of all the
I believe
opportunities.
that you can give yourself a bonus for the future.
Well,
I
hold
have-
up a second here. There's some
there
fun
is a
ones.
there's a handout for opportunity.
Yeah, I'm opening up the handout. I just forgot to open it.
I'll let you know what it is first.
Yeah.
So, this stone slate here with ancestor writing on it, you might think has a spell on it, or be like the equivalent of something that might be able to make like a wall of stone if needed. You're not sure how many times it can be used, but or how much of a stone wall it can make. But it can make a stone wall if you want to summon an identical stone, a wall of stone that looks exactly like this thing.
Is there any sort of check for it?
It's a pretty roll.
Or is it just it happens?
It's a one. I'm gonna say this is a one-time use item. If you need a wall of rock to block the path, you can certainly do so.
Okay.
This is your
Um.
one-time pocket wall.
Nice.
So it's not on the list, but I feel like I want to see if you'll allow it. Can my advantage be I kind of shake off the poison,
The poison.
and so I lose the poison condition?
I'll allow it.
Woo! Now I don't have to spend inventory
Does that even
points.
count as? What
How-
does that even count as?
How focusing in on this gets sweatier than usual.
Yeah.
His usual flowy upward pointing hair actually droops down from how sweaty he gets. He appears to be sweating the poison out way faster than the normal human body would allow.
Look,
No,
it's
that's just unnatural.
it's just one of those things, you know. You grow up out in the wilderness, and you gotta shake things off. And sometimes concentrating on a problem, if you don't think about another problem, that other problem actually just goes away.
Ari tries to do that.
Yeah, Burrow's like fascinated.
Yeah,
Nod
Ari
your
attempts
head.
it.
Uh,
Can I roll?
No. You try to
can't
do
believe-
it, and you end up like giving yourself a hernia.
I can't believe Hal practices alternate medicine.
No, it's a good diet and exercise.
Never skips breakfast.
Okay. Upon seeing, there's, I apologize, bro. I'm moving you here. And Hal.
What?
So there's a door right here, and a door right here. And just pretend this one's still underwater, because I forgot to put in the actual map that covered that one. But yeah. Also, there's more fish. Right now, they are all struggling, because none of them are in the water.
I'm gonna help push them back into the water.
It's like there's not even enough water for them anymore. They're all like deeply compact as it is, so if you tried to push one on, it would just stay at the top of the water.
I was gonna say we could try and throw them into some of the water from the rooms, but these are probably too big for us to lift quickly enough. And then also, most of those rooms, like the one that really that they would be able to live in, is the one with the whirlpool. That has a whirlpool and laser eyes. So I'm thinking that there just might be nothing we can do for these. I was kind of hoping that there'd be some water left, but it does not appear as if that's been the case. So we hold a small funeral service, and Hal puts them out of their misery.
After the
Goes
funeral
around each
service,
one.
after the funeral service, Ari goes and looks and sees if any of their body parts could be used as loot, or if any of them have
Hal
anything
also does the same thing.
Oh yeah, two of the sea monkeys, while you're throwing a funeral service for one of them, one of the ones you were about to do it for, the sea monkeys have already like eaten like quarter of the way through.
Lucky is straight up like just taking one. Lucky is straight up like eating one whole.
Yeah, Lucky is like slowly.
These are bigger than you.
Yeah, Lucky's like stretching his mouth to it. He's like a snake right now.
Yeah, but it's like the snake trying to eat something like significantly bigger than itself, and so it just can't.
Yeah. He's like
Yeah, like-
halfway through.
Thing?
Like, are their eyes hard? Can the stuff, the glass in front of their eyes be harvested? Like, are their bones good for anything?
Yeah, I was gonna
Their
say I wanted to
scales?
check out their teeth and their scales to see if they were like magical based.
Do they have any
or,
weird like
made of
stomach
any interesting
components that
material.
can be used as like a launcher because they launched stuff earlier?
Or maybe something that could be recovered for like let's say rituals.
Definitely their gills could be used as components to make rituals a little bit cheaper MP cost wise for elemental skills and whatnot. Same with their scales. Their scales could be fat if, properly artificed. Definitely might have some cold resistance there, but that's gonna take someone who can actually make magic items like that.
How many uses of the gills am I able to harvest?
Also, I would like some of those too.
Yeah, I figured we just. Well, do you have Elementus as a class?
Is that's a class? I thought
Elementalist. Yeah.
Elementalist.
Well,
Oh,
so there
okay.
is like ritual elementalism, which I guess you could technically get somehow without the class. There are a couple of ways to get it.
Yeah,
but you would need to have the specific ritual elementalism.
I'm sorry. No, I don't have elemental list. I thought you just meant like weapon. I mean, magic damage type.
Yeah, I apologize. This would be more for elementalist rituals.
Gotcha.
How many am I able to harvest?
About like, I mean, these are pretty fucking big. So collecting them and putting them near the top, after like it could take you a few hours, but you'd get like maybe about 500 pounds worth of these scales.
Well, I'm not interested in the scales.
I'm interested in the scales.
Of the air elemental, like about 3 uses of it.
Alright, 3 uses of gills.
I'll be right back.
I load up the scales onto my bike.
Yep. Alright.
I'm just gonna put gill meat times 3.
And then in terms of scales, you got enough to either make you guys, or at least 3 of you, armor, or be able to cover the bus in this kind of stuff. Then there's finally these 2 doors over here. Which one first?
I turn to Brecken.
Brecken, you're feeling
Which
better,
one do
by
you
the
think?
way.
Huh?
Brecken's feeling better, by the way.
Right.
Other than the damage, you know.
Let's go left.
This
I
one?
wait for Ari to choose the right one. I like turn and like look to Ari.
Ari chooses the left.
Oh, you're listening to Hal's like taking notes. He's like, I don't understand. I thought I had them figured out.
Where's the pattern here?
Alright.
Brecken and Ari both agreed on the left door. Here we go.
Alright.
Could either be something very
You
bad
just
or very
like
good.
you open it and like just fire comes out.
Worse actually. You come across a big room that's super, super cold.
Ignatio's like, no. Come on.
You actually get smaller in this room. It is
He's
that
upset
cold.
about it.
He
He's
like
upset about it.
even his little baby clothes that he wears are loosely fitting him. He's like, I hate this room. I almost hate this room as the other room. I hate this entire place.
Ari says, yeah, we're not going in there. Someone else got this one.
Well, I'm not feeling better. I think I could take a shot at it.
I say, watch out for the crabs.
Don't worry. I'm sure Lucky can handle them.
Brecken, roll me insight real quick.
What's with all the insight?
Yeah, roll double insight for me. Just to take a view of the room.
6.
6?
Oh no. 6 and a 5. 11. My bad.
Okay. So Brecken, before running in, you actually think for a moment.
A rarity.
And you actually notice.
I start taking more notes.
I just got back. I heard the big news. Brecken thought.
Yeah, Brecken had a thought. And the thought is that there are actually something in the water. It looks like they're sleeping. 2 sort of giant walrus-like creatures with horns.
Oh, I thought they were crabs.
Nah.
No, they do look more like walruses. They look like walruses.
No,
with
now
crab
that
arms.
you've said walruses, I see it.
I will.
But
I will show a proper image of what they look like.
Yes. Sorry, I assumed that they were going to evolve into a crab anyway. So.
No, they are not crab. It is walrus.
Well, everything's crab eventually.
Yeah. Oh, eventually, kinda.
I just
Unless
love
we
the...
regress back into monkey.
I love the image of them underwater, like you just look under the surface and they would be staring at you just like that. And
Just
it's
posting it in, I
really
can't get through
weird.
roll 20.
So, you know that trying to run in recklessly on ice would probably wake these things up. So far, they just sort of look like they're just floating around, just sort of, just sleepy.
Oh.
So, would be a bad idea. So maybe the stealthy approach, like, a stealthy hero. You've read about those before. Ones that try to use espionage to get the upper hand on the bad guys. Yes, those kind of heroes. Not usually. And then you can make your big announcement after you have defeated them.
Understood.
But yeah, the blue light is at the back of the room. You just have to get over ice and not wake them up.
Can Ari fashion together some like spiked snowshoes to attach to the bottom of his shoes?
Better. Even better. Make me ice skates. I'm gonna skate over there.
Can I make him ice skate?
Yes,
How-
yes, 1,000 times yes.
How much would a ritual to just teleport us all across cost?
We probably wouldn't want to teleport all of us.
If you
Ari
wanted
is not
to-
going in this room.
If you wanted to teleport Brecken across, not much. I can double check that to get
Is
Brecken.
Brecken our chosen one?
About how far away is it?
Oh god, it'd probably take about like 3 stealth rolls.
Well,
It's gonna be
yeah, but roughly how far away is it?
I'm gonna say this room is about let's say like a big auditorium across. So this would be like a basketball court, not necessarily like a football field, but it's big enough that it's gonna take some maneuvering.
Okay, but it's just the size of a basketball court?
Actually, I'd put it at a football field.
Football field?
Football field, 100 yards.
All right.
I'm willing to spend the mana.
I say, well, why don't I just throw Lucky? We'll just have him turn into like a football shape,
What's a football?
and it's a pigskin.
What's a pig?
I
Yeah.
think there's a You're gonna throw an entire football field.
You're gonna
No,
throw
I can get
That is
probably
a
most of the way
football.
there.
Also,
No.
Also, Hal is very strong. He probably could throw an entire
Yeah,
football.
that-
field.
wouldn't the
Look.
noise when he lands wake the walrus up?
Listen. I
Yeah,
got
he's like
this.
rubber.
Listen, okay, I got a
like
contingency
rock?
plan in case things go south. Don't worry, I got a contingency plan.
Ari's already fast.
What is the contingency plan?
Elemental shards.
Well, all right. So maybe what we should do then is you go across on ice skates, but leave Lucky here, and if something goes wrong, I'll chuck him as far as I can, so that way there'll be more. Maybe he can make it, so that way you could just be a distraction as a plan B.
What ice skates are risking like what they said 3 rolls of waking them up? I think
I'm gonna say this. I'm actually gonna make this a clock 4. Basically, if you fail the check 4 times, you're waking these fuckers up.
Oh, baby.
Oh, you only need to succeed 3?
Yes.
All right, I'm rolling, baby.
Yeah,
Are
those
skates
are
done?
pretty good odds.
Okay.
Does Brecken
Bereau,
leave Lucky with me?
Yeah, just so Bereau has something to do. Bereau, do you want to try to prepare a ritual so that if Brecken does fail, you can just teleport him back here
Uh,
and close
I
the
don't
door?
see what. Oh, that's what we'll do then.
I was
No.
just gonna pitch
Yeah.
the idea to you. You can
I
do
mean,
whatever you
she
want.
could just teleport over there with a
What?
ritual.
I'm trying to say. But,
What were you gonna say?
no, no, it's fine. Yeah, we'll prepare, I guess, a ritual so we can escape fast if things go wrong.
And
Ari's like, I just want to see him do this. I think it'd look cool.
and also like, because it's not only do we need to get over there, but we need him to get back without waking them up. So having like using all of the mana to teleport him in there, and then us not having enough mana to pull him out, it's probably better this way.
Mm.
So I'm considering the making of the ice skates a project, but they are going to be consumable, so they won't work after like this.
Okay. You construct some makeshift skates. Brecken, roll me double decks.
Maybe. We got a 6.
All right, that's one down on the clock.
All right, going again. Hold up, one drop. It was a. That's a 7, and that's a 6. 13.
Okay, one success. You make it. You're 2/3 of the way there, Brecken.
13.
You make it there. You click the button.
Now I gotta roll for another back.
The temple shakes. Mark 2. They start moving a little bit.
All right.
You have to roll.
How graceful is he on these ice skates?
Brecken is almost a natural, despite living somewhere where he would never have been able to do ice skating ever in his entire life. Brecken, this feeling called cold is entirely new to you.
It's a desert.
It's
It
like
probably gets a
winter-
little cold at night. Probably not this cold.
Probably
No,
not this
it's
cold.
like
I want to
no.
imagine
To me,
that Brecken was just like, Ari, put some blades on my shoes, and she's just like, all right.
it's just like no. It's just I'm just thinking like this. So this is the winter wonderland I've heard so much about.
What the heck is winter?
Oh, it's like and it's like basically speaking like it's like that fucking scene from SpongeBob and Patrick from like a SpongeBob SquarePants where like you see SpongeBob and Patrick they're just spinning around before they start ice skating.
Ari's like all
alright.
these words that these people are saying, and I have what's football, ice skating? What's ice?
Look, all I'm saying is that
I
I
know
think
what ice
football
is.
is a very, very clear thing. It's a ball that you hit with your foot.
And I
Also,
Connor, do I have to roll?
yes, you do have to roll to get back.
But what's a football field?
11.
All right. Just enough.
Oh, I'm just back.
No. Roll again. 2 more times.
4 times.
It is 3 to get there, 3 to get back.
13.
All right, you're almost there, 2/3 of the way
Oh
back.
crap! Shit. That's a 8, 5, 13 again.
All right. I like to imagine it's bum 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 dun 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 dun.
That's ballet. No, that's
It's
like
just sort of like
that does not. That's,
just sort of that sound of Brecken just sort of like skating on ice, doing a AAA, just like one.
You even-
Axel.
one.
You even see me like take a couple detours just to skate around a little bit more.
Yeah, you actually
Oh.
like do a spin on a smaller ice cube.
You successfully do a triple axel.
Yes.
All right. And you make it back and avoid the combat with these things.
And you get married to your husband Victor.
And I'm assuming you go into the last room. Oh wait, this is the last room technically.
Your husband and coach.
All right. And upon exiting, you go to the last room. And upon entering, who's opening the door? Real quick.
I actually have not opened a single door this entire time.
I think R is the only one who's opened any door.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
I think Hal opened one.
Oh, maybe.
yeah.
I'll open this one.
All right, Hal, roll me double might.
I'm glad I said nothing.
All right, this one might actually have modifiers. Ignore the modifiers. It's an 11.
All right. So, Hal, a big wave hits you. Immediately upon opening it, you're able not to fall off. But upon looking inside, it looks like a wave pool. You also do see spinning blades within the water. And about probably, a wave pools away, if you will, is the blue light that needs to be pressed.
Does it look like I could ride over this?
No.
Hey
I mean,
guys.
I can fly, so I can. Is it like?
Bereau would like to say something.
Yeah, what's up?
I've just been preparing this little ritual here past however many minutes.
I say, but you're not wearing the ritual hat.
What?
What?
I pull out my yellow hat.
I
and put it on
panic.
you.
I also take off my vest of mist. Guys up.
Wait,
Yeah, I put on
Okay.
the yellow hat. I say it gives you a +1 to rituals.
Alright. Bro takes off their weird target-shaped patterned vest, and it's
Their Target employee vest.
yeah. And you put on the big yellow hat. Who are you teleporting?
Question, is that the ritual kit? Because I have that.
No,
What is the big
it's
yellow hat?
separate and stacks with the ritual kit.
Yes.
Okay.
Because the ritual kit's like a consumable, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, whereas this is just a +1 for who's ever wearing it to doing rituals.
So, who's teleporting?
Only either Hal or Bunker, right? Can anyone actually swim?
Honestly,
I
the best person to do would actually probably be Lucky, because he's so small on the way back he could just roll across the bottom and wouldn't get hit by any of the blades.
It's true. He can also swim and breathe underwater.
Yeah. And with the fact that he's also the smallest, it might actually even use less mana.
Unfortunately, he still is an individual. And he's gotten bigger. He's about,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's a little bit bigger.
I mean, not by
After
much.
eating one of those carp.
Now, instead of being like a volleyball, he's like a beach ball with little arms and legs.
Yeah.
Like a
Either way,
Pokemon.
I think Lucky's still the best bet. Because now we can, he knows that he needs to push the button.
Lucky's like, I can press a button, I can lick it.
I say more force.
I can bite it.
Less piercing force.
Try
and headbutt it.
Yeah.
I say.
Okay, I teleport Hal.
roll a check for me. It's gonna be individual. And unfortunately, because this isn't a ways away, it is going to be. I'm gonna say this is 40.
Okay, what's the what am I
7.
rolling?
You have to roll above a 7.
But what stat?
It's gonna
strategy?
be willpower plus insight, I believe, for your rituals.
Okay.
All right.
That's
Good.
10.
All right. Good news. Lucky gets to the button.
I
No,
teleported Hal.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Teleported
You
Hal.
teleport Hal. Hal. You're like, oh man, Lucky's gonna get. The next thing you see, Hal, you're underwater. The button's right in front of you. The
Yeah,
water's about to
I
push
hit
you
the
back.
button.
You hit the button. Congrats, Hal. The rest of the temple begins to shake again, and the water drains all the way down. Down a drain, and a few of the fish actually go down it. So the species isn't lost. Hooray!
Well, they were a bit invasive, so
At least
We don't know that.
We're invasive.
that's true. Also, we're different species, so we're both our species are invasive, but
Yeah, Bro's not even from this dimension. When I push the button, does the wave pool stop?
Love
No.
pointing that out.
Bro, I'm sorry, Hal. You're pushed through the water on a wave. Can you give me there's spinning blades in the water. If you could roll me a dex plus whatever stat you think might be useful in this scenario.
All right.
while this is happening, Ari pats Burrow on the back and is like, "All right, I'm sorry. I'll stop yanking your chain about it."
So
You
how
pat
I'm
my
going,
hump.
how I'm going to flavor this is that
Ew.
Oh, is it like soft or like?
It jiggles a little, yeah.
Oh. Oh.
It doesn't get anything sticky on me, does it?
I'm sorry.
No.
This is a lot.
Bunker's over there retching.
You hear a squish sound.
Squish.
This
You might want to get that checked out. Anyway,
like you popped a zig. Anyway.
No.
Hal, what's your roll?
So how I'm gonna flavor it. I'm gonna do strength plus dex, and it's going to be very similar to Bunker in the Whirlpool, in that he's just gonna try and power through it with brute strength.
All right. Roll it.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
And why not? Before you let me know if it succeeds or not, I'll spend a Fabula point to connect with Bunker, of watching him do it before. And with Bunker, I actually have a +3.
Oh wow.
So that brings me up to 12.
You're close. All right. So with the 12, here's what you do. You actually manage to avoid one of the blades, and then upon, the next set of blades, you actually stop it from spinning with your bare hands, break it with your foot, and then push it in front of you on the next blow of the waves, to break the machines in front of it, so that you get a clear rest of the way.
Nice.
And you guys make it to the bottom. Ignore this. It's not real.
Well, you can just say it leads to the
actually,
bathroom.
actually, it does leave. Actually, no, that is actually the door I needed. Anyway, you enter through that door, and upon entering, you see a room kind of similar to what you've seen before, where you're sort of in this air pocket style room. This large, long hallway. And you see the silhouette on the windows over here, these glowing green windows or teal windows of a shark-like creature. Some sort of fish swimming through with what looks like it has a beard attached to it, tentacles. And upon, looking directly at you guys, it looks like a silhouette through the window, and through its eyes, it might look like a silhouette to you as well. It goes vertical, and its tentacles start going underneath the water, and let me just get the... God damn it. And yeah, start poking out, and you'll have to deal with this next time.
Oh boy.
Yep. So, I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. You guys a bit of a dungeon crawl, but I hope it wasn't a dungeon drawl. Am I right?
I enjoyed myself.
Yep.
It was an interesting session.
I made some friends with some monkeys. Some sea monkeys.
Oh, and
Monkey.
but yeah, no, now you have your sea monkey friends who, upon seeing this, know what it is and are like, nope.
I soothe them a little bit, and I teach them to stack themselves on top of each other's shoulders and wear a trench coat.
This is going to be useful.
So we got
Yes.
These are the
you'll be joined
parties, little freaks that they adopt.
Yep. So you got 3 chimps in a trench coat, and the rest of the party fighting next time.
But Connor, you forget they have to achieve their ultimate task: operating a typewriter.
Hey, that's how I write the notes to this campaign. Hey,
The
anyway,
monkeys in a trench coat?
yeah. Who do you think writes these scenarios? On that note, I love y'all. Follow us on the social media. Links in the description. Tom, do you want to plug something?
Yes. I am going to plug up this drain. We're leaking all of our water.
Actually, all the water got clogged up by giant fish, so don't worry. Unplug that drain. Unclog it.
Yay!
Yay. I hope you like carp. Anyway, goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.